Hey, this is Ryan of Happy Healthy Vegan. Well, if you live in England or anywhere in Great Britain, you probably heard the news that the sugar tax on soft drinks that Jamie Oliver has long been lobbying for is finally now law. Yeah, Jamie's super excited. He did a dumb little dance on live TV when this happened, and he went on to Twitter to say, "We did it, guys. We did it. A sugar levy on sugary sweetened drinks. A profound move that will ripple around the world. Business cannot come between our kids' health." So Jamie's based pretty much his entire career on coming off as this person that cares so much about public health, reducing obesity and childhood obesity in particular. So this has been his champion cause for the past several years. Well, as most of his causes seem to be lately, it's completely misguided. This sugar tax will do nothing to keep businesses from getting their unhealthy products into children's lives and making them less healthy. I mean, if anything, it's just going to make the children and people pay more for sugary drinks. And in fact, it will probably increase demand for substitute products, which are even less healthy, like say milk or Splenda and artificial sweetened sugary drinks that are even worse for you than natural sugars. To show you how off Jamie Oliver is, I never thought that I would actually side with the opinion of a Great Britain Coca Cola brand manager. He says, "It's disappointing that the government has chosen to single out soft drinks in its attempt to tackle the problem." And he says if the aim is to reduce obesity, this levy flies in the face of evidence from around the world which shows that these taxes really don't do anything to reduce the obesity problem. Indeed, to reduce the obesity problem down to one single thing, sugar, is complete nonsense. I mean, that's not the only foods that people that are overweight are eating. In fact, this article shows how children have maybe about 100 of their daily calories from soda. I mean, yeah, that's a lot, but it's not that much. There's still well over 1,000 calories to be had throughout the day. And if Jamie thinks, okay, if you just reduce soda down to nothing or tax it, but still let people eat their super high-fat diets full of processed foods and class 1 carcinogens like bacon, which Jamie serves proudly in his restaurants, full of greasy olive oil food, and expect just changing one little thing, sugar, is going to reduce the childhood obesity problem, you've totally diluted. And not to get too personal, just to point out though how Jamie's understanding of what causes people to gain weight and get obese, all we have to do is look back at him here about like 4-5 years ago. And I'm not doing this to be mean, I'm just showing that the dietary, nutritional principles that he follows doesn't seem to work that well. Was he just drinking a bunch of sugar water back then? I think not. He was eating the kind of foods that he's known for making, stuff with tons of olive oil.
So about 2 tablespoons of olive oil goes in, about 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, 2 or 3, about 3 tablespoons of olive oil goes in there, 4 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, maybe 5, but we'll see how we go.
Tons of fat, tons of cheese and meat.
It's a wonderful dish. Pork and fat and cream and parmesan and egg and pasta. Woohoo! And it's a beautiful thing.
The real ironic and sad thing is Jamie appears somehow deep down to really know what's up. We've all seen, hopefully many times, that video of Jamie on that ski trip last year where he's talking to Tim, how he's talking about how he knows that a vegan diet is the one that's looking best for not coming down with chronic diseases and just being healthy in general. Yet he does pretty much everything but promote a vegan diet. Sure, he has some vegan recipes on his website from time to time, but the way he just shunned supporting Veganuary in his Jamie Oliver restaurants, and his excuse was, oh, there's some people like us saying mean things about him on the internet and he doesn't want to encourage that. Well, he's encouraging that by always making the wrong decision, never coming down and just showing people, hey, here's what's really up. You don't have to quit your sugar water, even though it's not a bad idea. It's really quitting the super bad diets that are causing people to get fat and overweight and obese and sick in the first place. Just eliminating one thing is not going to get it done. It requires a more complete, holistic lifestyle overhaul. Adopting a more plant-based diet, getting rid of all the freaking cheese and bacon and meat and even olive oil from your diet. That's what needs to be done, not taxing sugar water on children. And I do wonder, what does Jamie have to gain out of this? You know, he's worth almost $500 million. So he's got some kind of business angle, I suspect. Is he working on some, like, you know, artificial sugar drink? Or does he buy a lot of stock in some company that's gonna come out and dominate the marketplace with a non-sugary artificial drink? Let me know what you think down below. And in fact, if you live in Great Britain especially, leave your questions and comments down below. I'm sure you've been hearing a lot more about this than I have. Let me know if I've overlooked something, or what are your thoughts on this sugar tax of Jamie Oliver's. So if you got some out of this video, hit like, share it with a friend who thinks sugar is gonna make you fat, and subscribe if you're new to this channel. For more from me and Angie here at Happy Healthy Vegan. So until next time, guys, keep it carved, baby, keep it carved. And I would also like to take a moment here to give big thanks to our latest supporters on patreon.com. Thank you. It really helps us to keep the show running here. Big shout outs for Darby, Brianna, K-Russo, and our buddy Plantriotic, and also Rachel and Rosalinda. Thank you big time. We'll be seeing you guys on Patreon. And if you want to help support the show, you know we're not making enough here on YouTube to keep it all going. Go over to, I'll put the link down there to our Patreon page, and you can check out some of the cool rewards we give our supporters there. Thank you.